I hope it's not what I'm thinking about. Davido right now, a lot of people are now blasting Davido for this. Davido Adeleke, his father, and his uncle Ademola Adeleke, the present governor of Osun State, went to visit Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And now a lot of people are raising some kind of dust about it. And Davido should understand that politicians are no good people. They are ready to shield themselves to attain a particular position, sacrificing your career. Nigerians, they love Davido, but if you support Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I think you will just lose it flat. That is something I feel about that, because already a lot of people are now really aggrieved in Nigeria concerning the present condition of things, the economy in shambles according to you. And then a lot of people are facing different challenges, security challenges, infrastructural decay, like the road connection from the south to the north is really bad, and the things are really going worse off. Although a lot of people are saying that the things they improve because then they chop for the economy, but common man in the street, they are really complaining. And Davido visiting this man, I know that is for a political reason. I know that maybe they are trying to woo you so that you can support them come 2027. If I was Davido, I would just like, you know what? I would just keep quiet. I'm not going to support anybody. Because politics is something that is too dirty right now. The only person where you go feel support for politics now yourself and your papa or your uncle. Everybody go understand, say, okay, now your uncle, all those things. But outside that, trying to woo you to support them. And some people are looking at it like this is the handiwork of Sheyi Tinubu. Sheyi Tinubu is closer to Davido, must have helped to convince Davido to come over so that they can talk things off. And then this is really disturbing right now. A lot of people are not really comfortable with that, owing to the fact that the government is not performing according to what people are really seeing on on daily basis, according to the insecurity issues, kidnapping and all those kind of things, economy in shambles, a lot of people, cost of living skyrocketing and the rest. And then you went ahead to support or endorse this government. Davido, you should be very careful. That is something I will advise at this point right now. And people will understand that from a deeper point of view. But somehow, I feel that maybe that they try convince her, but it's left for Davido to decide whether to support or not to support. They even involving Papa join the thing. Papa Davido, make you just forget about this thing, all those things. Not convince your son, because he has a growing career that he needs to protect. Has a brand that he needs to protect. Joining it with politics is going to destroy Davido and the love Nigerian have for Davido. Davido matter nearly killed Nas Boy. Nas Boy has said that he's going to walk or kneel around 36 states of Nigeria, moving to the states, kneeling, begging Davido to actually give him or bless him with a verse. Yes, just yesterday here, in the go one state like that, he had an accident. And he said he's not going to give up. Let's listen to him.
No. Where to go? Indigo. Oh, I don't even know. Now laugh, I just laugh because this is crazy, man. Not to give up, bro. Not to just give up like this. Crazy. Well, thank God, nobody got harmed. Nothing. Everywhere good. Fucking hell.
Davido, pity the boy now. That is something I'm really saying. A lot of people are saying, Davido, make you still try, bless her with track. Why some other person say, if Davido do it for this guy, a lot of people will come out and start doing something like that. That is also a blackmail in that regard. What is your own opinion about this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section. Davido is facing a backlash right now. Davido's 5th album reportedly lost over 5 million streams on Spotify due to recent deductions. There is a kind of suspicion on the kind of streams that Davido is getting, and this made it like about 22 to 24 million streams that has been deducted from that album, and that is something really disturbing 18 million was deducted in the past, and now we got over 5 million deducted again. What is really wrong in the camp of Davido? That is something a lot of people are saying, but some people are quick to say now maybe now stream farm and all those kind of things. What can I say? But this thing happens sometimes when the machine is just a machine that uses AI, artificial intelligence, to kind of detect, maybe some mago, and then they will go ahead and deduct all those things. And it happens, sometimes to most of these artists out there, especially African artists. National Orientation Agency came out, like they wrote Seriki Mota over a video he made asking a car if civil servants can afford it, stating that such video can cause people to want to get rich at all costs. This is like a fixed position for a lot of persons. But what I understand, this guy, he not really kind of make mistake, he not really do anything wrong. Let's watch the video first.
Hello, Mercedes. Hello, Mercedes.
How can I help?
Can civil servants afford you?
No, maybe in 2062.
My brother, you see, say don't be me talk now. Mercedes talk Hello, Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Chinajang Hausa.
Kadan.
Guys, the federal government, they've actually done a lot to the civil servant. If they could improve the pay for the civil servant, the life of the civil servant, that would have been better. But instead of them to go improve them now, then they blame somebody where they see the life, they comment on it. This is really not it at all. I know that people will feel that it's putting pressure on certain persons not to accept civil servants or civil service jobs and all those things. Yes, those politicians, when they see those the politicians and all those people, their children not they do civil service work for Nigeria. Put me anywhere, their children not they do them, because they understand, they know how miserable they've made the job looks. They know how miserable they make the job look. That is something I kind of understand. But somebody they comment trying to promote a brand, they talk. Why not go back and improve? Most civil servants, they were supposed to pay them some kind of palliative allowance. They never pay them. Some they not they pay them. And then you are blaming somebody else for your inefficiency. National Orientation Agency, we know that you want to uplift the image of Nigeria. Make una focus somewhere else. But civil servants, that they suffer for this country. They can't afford Corolla. A civil servant on level 14 cannot buy a Corolla. So what are you now trying to justify? We understand your own this thing, your own take and all these things. Whether you like it or not, my children, and not go advise them, say make them go into civil service. The only public service job they go fit do now to work in multinational agencies, to work in all those kind of big commissions and all those things. But a typical civil servant in a ministry, forget it. You guys are really off it at a time like this. That is something I believe. People watching, you need to understand that the federal government, they made civil servants to be miserable in life. How? Let me tell you, apart from the pay they are paying them, apart from the money, that the money is not enough, because a civil servant on level 12 earns about 200,000 naira. 200,000 naira is less than $150 in 1 month. So let's leave that aside. So let us look at it again and understand from this point. Based on the civil service rules, as a civil servant, you are not allowed to do other professional jobs, other jobs outside civil service. That is a kind of chain of poverty that you people have, really put out there. Somebody they observe, the attitude of civil servant, they use and they sell the product. For me, civil servants cannot afford that car. So at any level, they're not go fit unless they steal money. So let us understand it at a time. And before civil servant go steal money, he go steal them for politician, and politician go give them peanuts for inside. We they see all those things. So why are you now trying to bully somebody? So let us not shy away from the truth. Let's start talking truth to ourselves, and then start finding a way to improve the life of a civil servant. Maybe give them like a kind of car insurance, house insurance, house allowance, all those kind of things. we package it enough. That is something. So instead of you to dey beat that man, say, or they bully that man, say, make you not talk am again, go and improve the welfare of civil servants. Thank you.